From the quiet sting of the MP7 to the raw, bone-crushing power of the Mk17, these are the tools that turn Navy SEALs into the world's deadliest operators. We start the list with rifles and carbines. First up, the M14, an old-school heavy hitter. The teams favor this 7.62 beast for reaching out and touching targets across wide, open valleys where distance decides survival. Then, the M14 EBR. Think of it as the classic M14's tactical midlife crisis. Rails, a modern stock, and updated ergonomics keep a legendary marksman's rifle relevant on today's battlefield. M16 A1 through A4. From rice paddies to desert sand, this lightweight stick has seen more combat than most seasoned operators. And then there's the maritime M16, specially coated so it doesn't turn into a rusted paperweight after a long swim. Built for SEALs surfacing from clandestine saltwater infiltrations, locked, loaded, and ready to work. Next, the M4A1, the quintessential carbine for any door kicker. Modular, reliable, and compact enough for high-speed work inside tight urban fatal funnels. Mk18 CQBR, the undisputed king of shipboarding and VBSS missions. That short barrel makes it the go-to choice for clearing cramped compartments without snagging on every bulkhead. Moving on to the FN SCAR L, the light version of the SCAR is all about modularity. Frogmen appreciated smooth recoil impulse and how incredibly easy it is to field strip under pressure. Then the FN SCAR H, when more power is needed at distance, SEALs reach for the heavy. It delivers serious 7.62 punch without the bulk and weight of older battle rifles. Up next, the HK416, the piston-driven Ferrari of the rifle world. Famous for running clean, it's a favorite among Navy SEALs and their Tier 1 counterparts. CAR 15 XM177, the shortened grandfather of the M4. These carbines earned their reputation in the hands of jungle patrolling frogmen during the long years of Vietnam. Now we shift to submachine guns. MP5N, a true 9mm masterpiece. That N stands for Navy, meaning it's ruggedized to survive saltwater, hard use, and high-intensity maritime boarding actions without missing a beat. Next, the MP5K, the ultra-short Kurz model, is built for discretion. It's the go-to for low-profile protective details where sub-gun firepower needs to disappear under a jacket. MP5SD, the ultimate ghost gun with an integrated suppressor. This is the gold standard for stealthy entries where the loudest sound you want is the bolt cycling. The HK MP7, a tiny terror that punches far above its weight class. Designed to defeat body armor while handling like an oversized pistol, it's small, fast, and lethal. M3A1 grease gun, an ugly stamped steel workhorse that simply refused to die. Teams kept these around for years because they were brutally simple and incredibly easy to keep quiet. Now, on to pistols. S&W Hush Puppy, built for one job and one job only, silently eliminating sentry dogs. The slide lock ensures the only sound is the hammer falling. HK SOCOM, a pistol that feels almost crew-served. Massive, overbuilt, and nearly indestructible, it was designed as a primary offensive weapon for frogmen in the 1990s. HK414 Compact, a more manageable .45 for the modern era. It delivers heavy-caliber authority in a slimmer, more carry-friendly package for covert work. Sig Sauer P226, the gold standard SEAL sidearm for decades. This SIG is famous for not caring whether it's been soaked in seawater right before a gunfight. Glock 26, better known as the Baby Glock. Perfect for deep cover operations, it's the ultimate backup when things go sideways. Then the Glock 19, the unofficial favorite of operators everywhere. It lives in the perfect Goldilocks zone, compact, reliable, and carrying enough ammo to stay in the fight. And finally, the Glock 17, full-sized and duty-ready. A rugged, high-capacity workhorse that keeps running no matter how much sand or salt you throw at it. Beretta M9, the longtime standard sidearm for the entire military. While the teams often had better toys to choose from, the M9 remained a constant presence for more than 30 years. Next up, the Sig Sauer P226, the smaller cousin of the 226. SEALs favored this version when they needed SIG reliability in a more discreet, concealable package for specialized missions. Sig Sauer P320, the new kid on the block. Its modular design allows operators to swap grips and calibers, tailoring the pistol perfectly to their hands and the mission profile. Colt Mark 19 11A1, over a century of service and still in the fight. That .45 caliber stopping power is legendary, and many old-school frogmen still swear by it for close-range work. High Standard HDM, a suppressed .22 Ghost from the Cold War. This pistol was built for surgical lethal work where complete silence was the only thing that mattered tonight. Mark I underwater defense gun, strictly for the frogmen. Firing steel needles instead of bullets, it's the only way to win a gunfight when everyone involved is wearing a scuba tank. Now let's move into sniper and precision rifles. KAC SR-25, a high-precision semi-auto favorite for Overwatch. It allows a sniper to put multiple heavy rounds on target without ever breaking their cheek weld. Mark 12 SPR, the special-purpose rifle, built to give designated marksmen more reach than a carbine. It's the perfect middle ground for fast-moving, high-intensity gunfights. Mark 13, chambered in .300 Winchester Magnum. This bolt gun means serious business, a SEAL sniper's choice for surgical precision when targets are extremely far away. Next, the Macmillan TAC-50. This .50 caliber monster is designed for reaching out and touching someone from a mile away. It's as much a psychological weapon as it is a tactical one. MK-20 SSR, the sniper support variant of the SCAR platform. It combines a match-grade barrel with semi-auto speed, making it a nightmare for anyone on the receiving end. Then there's the Barrett MRAD, a true multi-role sniper system and a glimpse into the future. Operators can swap calibers in the field, making it one of the most versatile long-range tools in the Special Operations arsenal. Barrett M82/107, the legendary Light 50. This rifle isn't just for people, it's for turning enemy engines, radar systems, and light armored vehicles into scrap metal from a safe distance. M110 SAS, a modern semi-auto sniper system that replaced older legacy rifles. It delivers a high volume of precision fire, ideal for protecting a moving assault element. Macmillan TAC-338, chambered in .338 Lapua, a true powerhouse. It bridges the gap between 7.62 and the massive .50 cal with devastating precision and energy. Now, moving on to machine guns. Stoner 63, a legendary modular system from the Vietnam era. SEALs could reconfigure it from a carbine into a belt-fed machine gun in just minutes. M60, affectionately known as the Pig, heavy, hungry, and brutally loud. It provided the overwhelming wall of fire frogmen needed to break contact. Upgraded to the M60E4, a modernized and shortened version of the Pig. It's lighter, more reliable, and far easier to haul through jungle terrain on long patrols. MK-46, a specialized lightweight machine gun built specifically for special operations. It allows a single operator to unleash a terrifying volume of fire while staying mobile. MK-48, the big brother to the MK-46. It brings the heavier 7.62 caliber into a portable platform, giving small teams a massive increase in firepower. M241 SAW, the Squad automatic weapon. It's all about volume, sharing magazines with rifles to keep the entire team in the fight during an ambush. Then there's the M240, legendary for its reliability. This belt-fed beast often serves as the big stick on boats and vehicles, rarely jamming even in the most chaotic firefights. .50 cal M2, good old Ma Deuce. She's been shredding enemy armor since World War II and remains the ultimate heavy hitter for any vehicle or boat mount. M134 minigun, a 6-barreled monster that sounds like a giant zipper. When this opens up from a boat or helicopter, the fight usually ends very quickly. Now continuing with shotguns. Ithaca 370, a classic jungle shotgun with a unique advantage. Because it ejects from the bottom, it's far less likely to jam when mud and debris get involved. Remington 870, the gold standard of pump-action shotguns. From door breaching to room clearing, the 870 is a reliable, high-impact tool for any operator. Remington 1788, a rare full-auto shotgun that's pure chaos in close quarters. It can empty a magazine of buckshot in seconds, completely dominating tight spaces. Mossberg 500/590A1, built to military specs and ready for abuse. These no-nonsense shotguns can survive being dragged through salt water and sand without complaint. Benelli M4, the semi-auto shotgun of choice. Its unique gas system makes it fast, smooth, and incredibly reliable, allowing multiple rounds on target in an instant. Now let's talk grenade and rocket launchers. M79, known as the Thumper. This single-shot grenade launcher gives SEAL teams the explosive power of pocket artillery to tip the scales of any fight. M203, the classic underbarrel launcher. It turns a standard rifle into a dual-threat weapon, placing 40mm high explosives right at the operator's fingertips. M320, a modern and versatile grenade launcher. It can be mounted or used standalone, featuring a side-loading breech for faster tactical reloads in combat. M19, an automatic grenade launcher that delivers pure devastation. Its high rate of fire turns enemy positions into craters in seconds. M47 Striker, the smart grenade launcher of the future. With advanced fire control, it can hit targets with terrifying precision, even those hiding behind hard cover. M32 MGL, essentially a giant grenade revolver. It allows a single operator to saturate an area with 6 rounds of 40mm explosives in just seconds. M72 Law, a lightweight disposable rocket with serious punch. It's the perfect just-in-case tool for eliminating a surprise bunker or light armored vehicle. And finally, the AT-4. This 84mm rocket is a true armor breaker, a single-use weapon designed to turn enemy tanks and fortifications into a memory very quickly. Carl Gustav, the ultimate reusable recoilless rifle. It can fire everything from anti-tank rounds to smoke and illumination, making it one of the most versatile heavy weapons in the kit. Now let's move into underwater and specialized weapons. HK-P11 Underwater Pistol, a unique 5-shot design built specifically for combat beneath the waves. Once the darts are expended, the entire barrel assembly is swapped out to keep the fight moving. Flashbang Stun Grenade, the go-to tool for making a loud entrance. A blinding flash and a concussive blast disorient the enemy instantly, giving the assault team the critical edge. And now we finish with edged weapons and breaching tools. US Navy Dive Knife, a classic heavy-duty blade carried on every frogman's belt. Built to cut through thick lines and nets, it's a vital survival tool beneath the surface. SOG SEEAL Knife 2000, designed specifically for the maritime environment. This fixed blade is engineered to survive extreme saltwater exposure while staying sharp enough for any survival or combat task. Explosive Cutting Charge. When a door refuses to open, this is the solution. Focused energy slices through steel and concrete, creating an entry point in an instant. And finally, the Broco Underwater Cutting Torch. This electric arc torch is a lifesaver for salvage and demolition work. It can cut through heavy metal while fully submerged, making it an indispensable piece of gear.